Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at some July housing data here locally in Union County, specifically for Westfield and Scotch Plains. And listen, if I had more time, I'd go into every single town imaginable, but realistically, the trends and patterns that we're seeing of a market cooling off, they could be applied in so many other locations throughout northern New Jersey. It's not just specific to here, just the examples we're going to use. So we're going to take a look at July, and I only need two pieces of data to help you understand what is going on in the market. And it's not price. We don't talk about price. Price is a lagging indicator because think about it. A house that sold in July, that went active probably in April or May. That we're in a different market now, so we don't talk about price. We do talk about two different points of data. Number one is going to be active listings, how many homes are available for sale. And the other is going to be a ratio called under contract to active listings. And why do I spend so much time and why do I harp on this ratio you've never heard of? Because it gives you a clear picture of what is actually happening in a given month. So this measures how active a market is. What do I mean by active? Well, it measures how many homes are on the market, how many homes are under contract, and how many recently went under contract. And when you look at these two numbers, you could pretty much pull apart how many offers a home is getting, how quickly the offers are coming in. All of these different factors show how active a market is. And the higher the ratio, well, that means a very, very active market. Okay, so guys, I'm Justin Braverman from the HBB Realty Group. We're brokered by eXp Realty. We're going to be taking a look at these two towns and these two different numbers to help us understand what's going on in July. So again, under contract to active listings ratio. Let's look back historically at Westfield. July 2019, before shit had hit the fan, we saw a ratio of 14%. So if that's our baseline of, somewhere around 15 to 20%, give or take a couple percentage points, look at what happened 2021. We went all the way up into the mid 30s. And then look what happened at the beginning of 2022. We went into the mid to upper 50s. So again, the higher the ratio, the more active a market is. Not nearly enough homes for sale. Buyers are out putting offers on everything. That's why that ratio reached almost 60% in 2022. Now in June, the market started to shift. We saw the number from May to June drop 13 percentage points from 53 to 40%. Then again, June to July, 40 to 33%. So what does this tell us exactly? Well, it says the market is cooling off. There's more homes for sale. There are less buyers out. So this ratio is coming down. And this is what we want to see. This is indicative of a market cooling off. It doesn't mean that it's cold. It doesn't mean that the market is stopped. It's still very challenging to buy a home right now, but these numbers coming back down to earth, this is good stuff. This is what we want to see. And then active listings, well, this is something that's going to take a little bit longer to really get back into place because we're not seeing a change just yet, not in Westfield. We're hovering around 80 active listings in July. That's pretty much where we've been all year long. Compare this to where we were July 2019, 271 active listings. So we're still way off from where we want to be. But in time, this number will start to come around because homes, as they sit on the market longer, well, you're building inventory, but that does take time. So that's Westfield. Then we take a look at Scotch Plains under contract to active listings ratio. Going back historically, 17% in July 2019. That number ballooned up quite a bit. And then all the way up to 51% in May 2022. And then it cooled off. We went to 42% in June, then 34% in July. So it's the same story as Westfield. The market is cooling off, less active. This is a good thing. When it comes to active listings, we are actually seeing more of a substantial increase here, about a 10% increase from June to July. We had 73 active listings in June, all the way up to 80 in July, and that's coming off of, some pretty historically low numbers. But again, look at where we were July 2019, 158 active listings. So what does this mean exactly? It means that the market is definitely changing here locally in Union County, New Jersey, as well as many other towns. If you're a buyer, it means that you're going to be up against less competition, but it's still competitive. The best homes, they're still selling quickly. You're not up against 15 to 20 offers anymore, but you probably are up against 2 to 4, something like that. So buyers, it's getting easier, but is it easy? No, I would say that it's not easy yet. For sellers, just manage and temper your expectations, because if your home is in a good area, or it doesn't matter what area it is, if it's appropriately priced and marketed well, it's still going to sell. It may not sell in the first weekend, and it may not go for 25% over the asking price, but it's still going to sell in a reasonable amount of time. So that's the July update. More to come in August, guys. Talk to you soon.